saw this title and you might be saying Jokic's legacy is set. The man is a 3-time NBA MVP, has won an NBA championship, is a multiple-time All-Star, and at the moment is arguably the best basketball player in the world. And there's no disputing that, but as you might have noticed, those were all NBA achievements. What I want to talk about here today is Nikola Jokic's impact on the national team so far, and what these upcoming Olympics might do to his legacy not just in the US, but worldwide. So let's rewind it a little bit and look at Jokic's journey with the national team. Back in 2013, before the Joker was even drafted, he actually represented the U19 Serbian national team that ended up losing to Team USA in the final and went home with silver medals. But let's be honest, youth tournaments don't even compare to the senior ones, and Jokic actually didn't even have a big role in that team. Fast forward to the 2016 Olympics in Rio. This was Nikola's first major tournament with the senior national team, and the 21-year-old showed glimpses of his greatness, racking up 25 points against Team USA in the group stage. That gave the Americans a scare, and Serbia only lost that game by 3 points. Overall, the Serbians made an incredible run to the final, and Jokic was actually a crucial part of that success, leading the team in efficiency with 14.5. But what's important to note here, Serbia's game wasn't built around him. Rather, he was just that good at 21 years of age and actually started most of the games off the bench. Serbia wasn't able to threaten Team USA as they did before, and in the final got blown out by 30 points. This silver medal was a huge achievement, but as we would learn later, that was the only medal that Jokic managed to win with Serbia so far. What followed the next year was the 2017 Eurobasket, and the NBA's rising star was invited to the national team again. Unfortunately for the Serbian national team, Jokic decided to skip the European Championship and informed the head coach that he won't be available, instead focusing on working on his body and improving his game during the summer. Serbia actually managed to make it to the Eurobasket final, where they lost against Slovenia, led by young Luka Doncic and Goran Dragic. Silver medal? No Jokic. Coincidence? We'll see about that. Then came the 2019 FIBA World Cup, and believe me, the expectations for Nikola and Serbia at this time were sky high. Jokic had just become an all-star for the first time, and Serbia was seen as one of the favorites to claim gold, being ranked second before the tournament. But things didn't go as planned at all, as Serbia got eliminated in the quarterfinals by Argentina. While some expected the newly minted all-star to lead the Serbian team, Bogdan Bogdanovic undoubtedly was the leader, putting up incredible numbers. This early exit, coupled with Nikola's individual performance, planted the first seeds of doubt in Serbian fans' minds. Next, we saw yet another tournament the Joker had missed for the national team, and this time it was the COVID Olympic Games. In fact, Serbia hadn't qualified for the Olympics through the World Cup and were forced to compete in the Olympic qualifiers, where without Jokic they met Italy in the final, losing by 7 and missing the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games. That happened in 2021. Anyways, COVID was a weird time. You know what else is a weird time? Creating your own website when you have no idea how to do it. Thankfully, we have today's sponsor, Hostinger. Whether it's a startup business you have in mind or just a portfolio for your next job interview, Hostinger and its AI website builder is here to make that experience that much simpler. You just type in what you want in your website, and in a matter of minutes, your custom layout is right there in front of you. The rest of it is also sorted out, as Hostinger provides you with a free domain, and with our code BNews10 you will get 10% off of any hosting plans. If you're considering a website, Hostinger.com is a no-brainer, link in the description. Coming back to the video, we arrived at the 2022 Eurobasket, a tournament where redemption for both Jokic and Serbia seemed inevitable. The Joker had just won his second MVP title in a row, and Team Serbia together with Spain were the top 2 candidates to win gold. However, it couldn't have gone any worse for them. Despite Nikola Jokic putting up his best numbers ever for the national team with 21 points, 10 rebounds and 4 assists, Serbia was eliminated in the round of 16 by Italy. This result of not even reaching the quarterfinals was the biggest shocker of the Eurobasket, and as you can imagine, the Serbian public was furious. High hopes for the team and Nikola turned into questioning Jokic's leadership and doubts whether this team could be successful with him being the guy. As especially since their former leader Bogdan Bogdanovic missed that particular Eurobasket, and now all of a sudden Serbia is out in the round of 16. Now let's talk about the 2023 World Cup, the tournament where Serbia managed to end the medal drought and finished second. Can you guess who wasn't playing in that tournament? Yep, that's right, Nikola Jokic wasn't part of that silver medal squad, and again Bogi stepped up and took the wheel. This time around the expectations for Serbia were way lower, and in many cases they didn't even make the top 5 in the pre-tournament power rankings. To everyone's surprise, the team managed to secure a silver medal, only losing to Italy in the group stage, surprise surprise, and Germany in the final. And this result was bittersweet for me, and I imagine for some of the Serbian fans. On one hand, it's a proud moment for Serbian basketball returning to the top of the international basketball. On the other hand, it once again raised questions if Serbia should build their game around Jokic, knowing it's been for the better without him in the team. So here we are, looking ahead to the Paris 2024 Olympics. This is where things can get interesting for Jokic's FIBA legacy. Was this stretch of failures with him on the team a coincidence or a tendency? Can Serbia build around Jokic and achieve international success with now the 3-time NBA MVP and 1-time champion? I believe that the answers to those questions will definitely impact how we see Jokic's career overall. Sure, basketball is a team sport and the Olympic Games is the most prestigious tournament with the highest level of talent. But we're talking about arguably the European GOAT who so far hasn't proven he can lead his nation to medals. And while winning gold is something tough to expect with the talent Team USA has, I think all the critics and all the doubters will get their mouths shut if this year Jokic comes back to Serbia with at least a silver or bronze medal. Otherwise, when it's all said and done, the Joker will probably still end up as a top 10 all-time player in the NBA, but some international success would elevate him to an absolute legend in basketball history. Is this the year Nikola Jokic leads Serbia to the podium? If not, what is not working with him in the team? Also drop a like on this video and even more importantly, subscribe. We're this close to 150,000 subs, and once we get there, this Giannis Antetokounmpo jersey will get sent to one lucky subscriber that we'll choose randomly. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.